welcome to my channel, and this is Grace Tutor, and what I do is solve technical drawing problems, and I provide very important information that will be useful for you to have a better performance in your technical drawing examinations. This is 2023 WAEC technical drawing questions, and I'm working on question 1 right now. And as we have here that the sketch in figure 1 shows a block in first angle orthographic projection, and here we're asked to draw full size the block in isometric projection, making X the lowest point. So this is point X here, and this is point X here. So which we are asked to make the lowest point. Is very, very important that we pay attention to that part. Okay, now as we are told that these views are given in first angle projection, this is the front elevation, this is the plan, and this is the end elevation. So let's look at how we are going to solve this problem. What we need to do first, as I'm going to take it, is that we are going to produce an isometric cuboid first. An isometric cuboid whose length is 130 millimeters and the width is 75 millimeters. Also the height is 75 millimeters. That's what I want us to do first, for us to be able to solve the problem with ease. So let's start. So whenever I want to construct isometric view, we need to draw the horizontal line like this. That's how I usually do mine. And then with our 30 degrees set square, so at a point, so we draw a line in this direction, and I will also draw a line in this direction like this. Okay, so then at this point I will draw a vertical line. I will draw a vertical line at this point like this. Okay, all right, so this is the lowest point, so let me indicate it as point X, as we have here. That's the lowest point. Then from this point here, I will take a measurement of 130 millimeters. 130 millimeters. This is 130 millimeters for me. Okay, then I will also take 75 millimeters. So this is 75 millimeters here. Then at this point, I'm going to draw, and then before that, let me also take 75 millimeters on this vertical line. This is 75 millimeters on the vertical line here. So here I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point. I'll draw a vertical line here, and coming here also I will draw a vertical line like this. Then this 75, I'm going to transfer it. So I'll transfer it. Okay, so I will transfer it to this side. Transfer it here. Then I'm going to also take it in this direction like this. Then coming up here, I will also transfer it. Then, so on this side, so here also coming here like this, I will also transfer it to meet this one. Okay, so I believe you can see what I have done so far. Alright, so we have drawn the isometric cuboid as I said, and we will not be able to see all because of the size. So we see all the part that we are supposed to see as we have here. So the next thing that I want us to do is that I want us to bring out this shape on the end elevation, this shape that we see here. So we are told that distance from this point to this point is 50 millimeters, and this line here is at an angle 60 degrees to this horizontal line. So let's bring it out. So what I will do first is to divide this 75 into 2 equal parts. So 75 by 2 will give us 37.5. So this is 37.5 here. Okay, now from this point I will take a measurement of 25 millimeters to this side, and also I will take 25 millimeters to this side like this. Then I'm going to draw a vertical line at this point. Here I will draw a vertical line, and at this point I will also draw a vertical line. Alright, so the next that I'm going to do, for us to get the point at which this line touches this point, so I'm going to produce the orthographic view of that particular part, so which we are going to see here. So let's say it. So I will draw a horizontal line here and then draw a vertical line. So here I will draw a vertical line at this point. So then I will take a measurement of where I may not need to do the whole thing. So what I will just do so that we can at that time, so I will just take this distance from here to here. That's what I need. Then I'll put at this point and mark it here just to get that line. So at this point I will draw a vertical line. So I don't need to draw the whole thing. So draw a vertical line here. Then with my 60-degree set square, so I just put at this point here, putting it at this point. Then I will draw a line in this direction just to meet this vertical line. So wherever it meets this vertical line, it meets it here at this point. So I'm going to take this distance. So I will take this distance from here to here. Then I'll put at this point. So make an arc here. Okay, so that point that I have taken, so I'm going to take my 30-degree set square. So from this point, here, I will draw a line from this point to this side to touch this line, and I will also draw it here to touch this line like this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to connect these 2 points together. So I'll connect this point together with this, and I'll also connect this point together with this. So that's the line. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is to transfer this point. So I transfer it to this end here like this, and also so I transfer okay, so I'm going to do something here. So to make it quick, so I will just take this distance, set my set square along this line, like this, and I will shift it down here. That's all I need to do. So I'll make this line a thick line at once, like this. So this is what I need. So I can make this line, I can make it a thick line at once. Okay, so this will be a thick line like this, and also this line will also be a thick line. So from here to here, and this will go to the end. Alright, so now let's go. So the next thing that we need to do, we are done with this part here. So we need to locate this line. And distance of this line from the base here is 35 as given in the question. So I will take a measurement of 35 millimeters. So this is 35 millimeters. So here I will transfer it to the other side. So I'm going to make it a thick line at once. So that's what I will do. Okay, so like this. Alright, so looking at what we have here, so let's look at the shape of the front elevation. So the shape of the front elevation as we have here. So as we are told, let's look at the plan. We need to get this point. And to get this point, we have that from this end to this end is 30 millimeters. From here to here is 26 millimeters. And from here to here is 30 millimeters. It means that distance from here to here. So we need to get it. So I'm going to subtract. This is 86. So 86, if we subtract that from 130, let me get, so that's 44 millimeters. So I need to come up here. So I need to come up here and take 44 millimeters. So I take a measurement of 44 millimeters. So this is 44. This is 44 millimeters. Okay, so I'll transfer this to the other side. So I'm going to make it a thick line at once because you can see that line. So I'll make it a thick line at once like this. Then we are going to join this together. So we are going to join this together. So this is a non-isometric line. Also, I will connect this together like this. Alright. Also, we need to bring out this shape here. This shape that we have here. Distance from here to here is 50. But coming down here, we have that from this end. So we need to take 30 millimeters. So that is distance from this point to this point here is 30. Okay. Then we also have that distance from here to here is 26. And distance from here to here is 50. So let me take that distance so that we can get that clearly. So I will take 30 millimeters from this end. So from this end, I will take 30 millimeters. So this is 30 millimeters here. Then I'm going to take a measurement of 26 millimeters. So let me take that 26 at once. So this is 20, this is 26 here. Alright, so we need that. So I will just transfer this. So this will be a thick line. So I'll just do it at once. So this will be a thick line like this. Alright, then I will transfer this as a thick line here. Alright, so then before we continue, so I'm going to, so from here to here is 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters. So we need to get a distance. Okay. So total distance from here to here. From here to here, total distance is, as I said, is 86 millimeters. So this 86, I'm going to divide into 2. So 86 by 2 will give us 43. So from this point, so I'll just take a measurement of 43 millimeters. So this is 40. So this is 43 millimeters here. That's the midpoint. So that's 43 millimeters. So I need to draw a vertical line from this point. So draw a vertical line here from this point. And then, so we also have that distance from here to here is 15 and from here to here is 15. So I need to do that. From this end, I will take 15 millimeters. So this is 15 millimeters. And then I will take the next 15 millimeters, so which is here. So I'm going to transfer this point. So I transfer this point to this side, and also I'll transfer this point to this side like this. Okay, so then I need to take what? A measurement. So coming down here to this line, so I will take 25 millimeters to this side. This is 25 millimeters. And then from this point, I will also take 25 to this side. So this is 25. So what I need to do now is to draw a line at this point. So this line will be, okay, so this line, I'll make it a thick line at once, like this. Also this line, I'll make it a thick line, like this. Then for this one, I need to bring this down. So bring it down to down here. Also this one, I need to bring it down to this line. So now I can bring out the shape. So this is it. Also this line will be a thick line like this. Alright, so then before I continue, so I will come to this point. Here. So I will draw a line. I need to make it. So coming to this point, I will draw a line from here like this. So I'm going to transfer this point. So transfer this point from here. I transfer this to meet this line. So very important to be a thick line. So this line, I'm going to make it a thick line. So now we can see the whole diagram. So we can see it. So I've made adjustments. So next thing that we are going to this point here, we need to transfer it. So we need to move it to the back like this. So I'll just draw this line like this. Then with my set square, so I'm going to draw this line. So I'll make it a thick line at once like this. Okay. So I'm going to make this a thick line. So from here to here, like this. Okay. Alright, so then from this point I'm going to take a measurement of 75 millimeters. 75 millimeters. And take 75 millimeters from here. So this is 75. So here I will draw a vertical line. So that's where that will be. Okay, so this line that we drew here is not okay. Alright, so I have to cover this part a little bit, that line that we don't want. I don't have to fix. So then we are going to transfer this line. So this point here, so we transfer this point. So we transfer it here like this. So that's what we need. So that's what we are going to see. So other things that we have here, so we have put all the parts together. So what I need to do now is to make this line a thick line. So from here up. So I'm going to pause the video and bring out the outline of the object. Then I'll come back and show you what the final result is. Alright, this is the final result. Don't mind the tape that I put here just to cover that error that we have there. If I used, supposing I used a pencil, I will have cleaned it with eraser. So this is the final result. So this is number 1 question of 2023 WAEC Technical Drawing question 1. Thank you and keep on practicing. God bless you.